gang, what's up? It's your girl Randy Savage, back at it again with another video. So don't mind the oil stain on my shirt. I just got this from putting oil on my body. But anyways, so today I'm going to do a long awaited video, and the video is about basically what happened last year and how basically I got into stripping and how I got out of it. So this is how it happened. Last year on my birthday, which is January 4th, I went to the club the day after my birthday, January 5th, to celebrate my birthday. I ended up getting a DUI because, yeah, I had the wrong people around me, didn't have the right people around me, I wasn't being smart. Anyways, so I got my DUI and it just put me in a bad situation. Like, it put me in a bad mood, it put me in a horrible mind frame, and it just had me on some like, fuck it. So like, I started hanging out with like some random people, like doing random things that I really shouldn't have been doing. And I mean, it made me who I am today, but I still feel like, you know, like I could have been even better if I wouldn't have did those things and met those people. But so anyways, after a while I met this guy, and he really put me onto some game. Like, he really taught me to really be out here and get my own bread. I didn't really fall out with him. I just like stopped talking to him. Why? Because basically he was on some other shit that I wasn't on, and he wanted me to be something that I was not. So I separated from him and ended up meeting another guy who told me one day, basically, I'm gonna kidnap you. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like, that's cute. That's cute. Oh my God, he's saying he gonna kidnap me. So, is it focused? Okay, yeah. Anyways, so then I went and chilled with him one day. He came and picked me up. I went and chilled with him at his house. I spent the night. And he was basically like, you ain't gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really have to go home. I want you to live with me. I want you to build with me. I want to be a team with you, blah, blah, blah. My room look dirty as fuck right now, but my room is not dirty. So I was with him. I was chilling with him a lot. I started hanging out with him a lot. It started to begin like I wasn't going home. Like, I just never went back home, like, at all. And my dad and them, they never really like called me or like checked up on me. So like, my mind frame was like, nobody care about me. Like, he's the only one who care about me. So let me stay here and let me try to, you know, figure out what he need me to do. So I basically did whatever the fuck he wanted me to do. He told me like, oh, I'm struggling and I'm down and out and blah, blah, blah. Can you help me? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, I'll help you. I'll ride with you. I'll be right with you. I'll be with you. He's like, oh, I want a girlfriend. I want you to be my girl, blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, I used to hear like, oh, he's a pimp. Don't fuck with him because he's a pimp, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I heard you was a P. He's like, no, I'm not that. I'm not that. Okay. So he said he's not a P. I'm like, bet. We could be cool. We could date. So we started dating. I started seeing like some weird things. Like, he started doing with his friends. Like, his friends was just weird. Like, his friend had a hoe, and I was just like, you know, like, I think she think like she like the only one. I have no idea. But either way it goes, like, his friend had a hoe, and then I was with him, and we was like both in the apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, just like, you know, chilling or whatever. And then like, he asked me, I had a really good job, and he asked me, you know, if I could start dancing and just giving him the money. And I was like, bet, like, you struggling, I'll help you. Like, I'm versatile, I could do any job. Okay, and if I could get a second job working at the club making bands a night, I would do it for you. So like, I used to give him like a little bit of bread here and there. I never gave him all of my bread. You know, you gotta stay smart, okay? Some free game. Never give a nigga all of your bread. That's dumb. Lie to these niggas. If you out here and you hoeing and you got a pimp, girl, you better get on your grind, okay? You better start lying to these niggas like, oh yeah, I only made this much. And if he beat your ass, you a weak bitch. So I'm sorry. Let me finish this. So basically, I was working at the strip club. He took me to go get my license. He took me to go get my nails done. And he would like drop me off at the strip club every day, take me to my main job, and then like, you know, like just be, you know, transporting me everywhere to where I needed to be basically. And feeding me. And keeping me satisfied, happy, you know what I'm saying? So I was content with life. Like, I thought this was like where I needed to be. I thought, shit, this is perfect. Like, this is what I needed in my life. This is what I was missing. And this is what my daddy wasn't giving me. But again, me being crazy. So long behold, long down the line, I meet like a lot of different people, a lot of different females, dudes, like all kind of things. It was this one girl that would be with me all the time, and I really don't know if she was on those shady things or whatever, but like sometimes she did kind of act suspect. Like one night, what ended all of this, me being with him, I was on my period, so I was like, I'm not gonna dance. And he had an attitude. He was mad that I wasn't basically working that night. And I'm like, okay, well, shit, I don't give a fuck because I got a main job and I have a family and I have a life. So I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need this. I don't need fast money. So me thinking, you know, that's my boyfriend. Like, he just mad right now, you know. I went back to the house, the apartment or whatever. And before I went, I was texting the girl that I was always with, like, oh, I'm coming home. She's like, yes, hurry up and come home. Hurry up and come home. I miss you. I'm here by myself. Hurry up, da-da-da-da. Hurry up, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and get there. So I down a gallon of Hennessy, okay? I down a gallon of Hennessy. And then I make my way to Mesa so I can go, you know, to the apartment. I get to the apartment, I'm banging on the door, like banging on the door, like my wrist is hurting at this point, like I'm banging on the door. And finally this dude that's their friend opened the door, and he's like, you know, didn't say anything, just let me in. And I'm like, just walking, you know, normal, I'm just walking in my house. I mean, you know, the apartment. So I walk in the room, and I'm putting my bags on, I'm drunk, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm so tired. And he was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, he started pushing me out the room, and he's like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Like, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, what? And then he pushed me in the bathroom, and we was both in the bathroom, and he's like, I got my hoe in the bed. And I was like, one more time? Run that by me one more time. So I flipped the fuck out. I blacked out, and I just started swinging on him, swinging on him, swinging on him. He was like covering his face, you know, trying to block it. And then he was like, stop hitting me, stop hitting me. And I just kept hitting him. So he started hitting me back. So now we fighting. Now we're fighting in the bathroom with the door shut, fighting. He finally pushes me in the bathtub, shuts he shuts the shower curtain and walk out of the bathroom. Now he walks out of the bathroom, and I think in my brain, I know this dude didn't just shut this curtain on me. Like, I'm really gonna have to fight my way up out this house. Or I'm gonna have to fight for some respect. I chose to fight for some respect. Fuck getting out the house. We about to fight now, because now you got me messed up. So I walked out the bathroom. I went looking for him. I walked up on him, and I'm like, really? Really? Really, my nigga? And I just start, oh, wait, my little shirt. Like, I don't care. Like, straight gave him the works. I can care less. We was in the pantry, in the kitchen, in the living room. He was pulling my hair. I was pulling his hair. I was whooping his ass. He was throwing some little punches. But best believe, I broke my wrist. I had bruises all over my arms because nigga block, block, block. swing on your ass. I don't play that. But so anyways, so we got in that big fight, and then I like went outside and I was mad. Like, I was so mad, and I was just outside just yelling, mad, screaming loud, just yelling. And then this dude came downstairs, his other friend, the one that had the hoe, he came downstairs and he punched me in the face. And no, first he pushed me down the hill, and then I got up, and then he like, I was like walking behind him, and he punched me in my face. And I was like, I eat hits like those for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. It was good. So anyways, I was still going off, going crazy, whatever. And then the police came. The police came, and I was like, you know what? I really don't care. Like, because I feel like I won the fight. And all in all, I feel like I won. So I was like, I really don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. Long story short, they wasn't having no for an answer. They was like, they upstairs saying that, you know, basically you came up in there being crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? No, they disrespected me. Period. Period. So I showed them what that savage shit do. Anyways, so then after that, I just started getting my own bread. I started getting my own money. I started focusing on me. I was like, I would never in my life again let a dude bring me down, bring my like self-esteem to the point where I'm like, without him, who am I? Or this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I finished everything, and that's how I basically got out of it. My boyfriend is here now. He just got off work, so that's why y'all hear all that in the background. But come here, babe. Y'all, babe just got off work. Say hi to the gang.
What's good, gang, gang?
But so yeah, basically that's how it was. That's how it ended. And yeah, that's what made me a better me, because I was not gonna take no bullshit. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely about to go get my bread on my own and make a nigga mad. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But yeah. So anyways, gang, everybody wanted to hear that story. Everybody wanted to know what happened. So I finally told y'all it's done, over with. Nobody was out here thotting and botting. Nobody was out here selling they what is it called? They poom poom. They cookhead. Nobody was out here doing none of that. I was out here doing what I had to do, being a grown ass at the age of 22, doing what the fuck I wanted to do, and I'm still winning, and that's how I'm winning at this point. So, and all in all, I can care less, and people still talk mess about me, and I'm like, I don't care. You're in Arizona. You're dry. Your conversation are dry. The rumors are dry. Like, y'all lame. But it's over now, and I'm winning. So I don't really care. I'm loving my new camera, y'all. I'm loving it. Loving it. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos. As always, I love the love. I love the support. And I love you. So peace.